Whew, you're gonna have to forgive your boy. Just hopped out of the shower. Feeling a little dirty after I sold my call for marginal profits. I can live with that. But I did put in a put that expires on Friday that has me feeling a tad bit icky. Got a lot of pertinent Tesla news. I figured I'd go ahead and give you an insight on how I look at trading Tesla. But first, Tesla closed up today. 269. As you can see from the chart, there is no homeostasis. Tesla wants all the volatility. When you look at the weekly chart, you can see Tesla is down about 3%, progressing with lower highs and lower lows. Going back the past 30 days, Tesla's up almost 9%, riding that bucking bronco of volatility throughout the year, getting as low as 108, while currently sitting at 269. But it's this 5-year chart that I really want to take a look at. As you can see, Tesla pretty much flat in the early days. And in 2019, we start to see a gradual increase in the share price. Then we get around February 20th, 2020. This is when I ordered my first Tesla vehicle, my Model 3. 1 month later, Tesla had an epic slide of over $30 per share. Fast forward 3 months from that, Tesla is at $100 per share split adjusted. Two things happened for me right here. I witnessed an epic rally from a colossal sell-off where the news media was constantly predicting Tesla to go bankrupt. Instead, they did a huge 180. They soared up about $70 per share. All the while, media analysts preaching fear, uncertainty, and doubt regarding everything from the chart analytics to Tesla as a core business. Meanwhile, I'm inside a Tesla Model 3, experiencing the mild range anxiety being trumped by all the convenience and joys of owning a Tesla. This is when I first realized that the media had no idea what the stock was going to do, nor how the products were going to impact the individuals who own the vehicles. And I'm not one of these guys that has an exorbitant amount of cash that I could just throw around and buy 3 or 4 electric vehicles. No, I went from having a modest car note back in 2020 to having one of the most expensive car notes I've ever had. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was kind of scary. That stretch for me was something I'd never ever done before. But you know what? I'm glad I did it. And I'd do it again, but I'd probably do it better. My one advice, if you're going to buy a Tesla and you're going to make that leap and have probably one of the most expensive car notes you've ever had, make sure you get exactly what you want. Get the full self-driving. Go ahead and get all the motors that you want. Load it up for the performance. Put all the bells and whistles on that thing. And as you know, the stock didn't stop there. By the beginning of next year, Tesla put on more weight. Analysts extreming that the valuation doesn't make sense, mainly because they don't understand what they're trying to evaluate at this stage of the game. A bunch of talk of Tesla is worth more than all the automobile companies combined. This is unsustainable. And for a little while, that narrative played out. March 5th, 2021, the market comes back down just a little bit to right about $200 split adjusted, only to rebound, hitting its peak in early November, $407 per share. A series of ups and downs and ups and downs. And as you know, the tech wreck of 2022 kind of cemented a fresh buying opportunity for those that realize the value of Tesla stock. During that entire slide in 2022, Tesla, the company, was doing more than just okay. They were defying Wall Street expectations left, right, and center. Eyes on the prize, people. This point right here, this is where many an investor that did not catch that early run a couple of years prior, this is where they're hanging their hat on to say, yes, Tesla is the company of the future, and I want to be a part of it. Fast forward to today, Tesla is on an epic 2023 run. Question is, will Tesla see a brand new high before the year's out? Or will it continue to slide before it begins anew its ascent back to the mountaintop? For the next few days, I pick slide. And boy, am I wrong so far. My current break-even price for this put is $263.20, and it's looking less and less likely every second. But there are many things out there right now that can affect the broader market. CPI report that's about to come out here any minute, which will mostly impact whether or not the Fed raises another 0.25 basis points. Just between you and me, I'm in the camp that the Fed should just sit this one out for the rest of 2023 and see how it goes when we start up again in 2024. I'm not saying that they should reduce rates, but let's go ahead and see what damage we've done before we start adding on to the fire. This put only tells half the tale. I may be a little bit bearish for this week, but long term, I am quite bullish. In fact, I've got option calls that expire in the middle of September, December, January of 2025, and December of 2025. All of which I'm banking Tesla stock will climb higher, but due to the volatility, I can still bet. My goal is to try to catch it on the up and on the downside. Obviously, I'm failing at it because I cannot predict the future or what the stock market will do, but it is fun to be right every now and then. Tesla's going to be by far and away the most valuable company in the stock market in a decade's time. Really looking for a sharp dip in Tesla stock. I don't want it to last forever. I got those calls that expire in September, December. I really want max value for those. But just like there could be a sharp slide, Tesla could put on the rocket boots and then soar into the stratosphere. In fact, that's exactly what I'm expecting to occur. Well, that's all I got for you today. Be easy. Peace.